Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. I actually haven't done a review in a little bit. Reviewed a couple things when I got back from my trip, but that's pretty much it. But did a little beer haul. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things to review, so that's good. I got another thing of shades from Brewing Company, but I've done shades, so now it's just more batches that are coming out. But here's a new one from that I've never seen before anyway, from Brewing Company. I did their Field Triple Hazy IPA. This is their River Hazy Triple IPA, coming in at 10.5 alcohol by volume, right into that session strength area. Okay, so Citra NZL 32, lush oats, and crisp wheat. So there you go. Lush and crisp, baby. Listen to some Mystic Circle, my old original Dragon's Blut album, which probably is actually worth some money if I look on the internets, because a lot of those old, even old classic CD releases, the original CD releases are expensive. So I probably have a treasure trove here of shit that I probably could make money out of, but I never want to sell it. So haze as you can be, orange hues, white big old pillowy head. Might have been the way I poured it, not so much the beer. So can't really see any action. Well, put your nose right in it, you idiot. Definitely getting that oat out of the nose, but I'm also getting earthy pepperiness, a little bit of a floral tonality, tangerine, hint of a pineapple. There's a grapefruit, tangerine, hint of a pineapple. Some stone fruit in there, some sweetness, like a mango peach in there as well. It's not super bombastic, but it is in there, if you know what I mean. One of those kind of ales. So let's get into it. Cheers. Wow, that's really good for 10%. 10.5. Let's put more in there. That was really easy drinking for 10.5% alcohol by volume. These triples, man. Nice stuff. Now there actually is a breadiness, bready oat quality coming out. There's a ton of sweetness in this beer. Now I don't think it said lactose. There's a ton of sweetness in this beer, maybe from those lush oats. So that's the thing. Now within that sweetness, that's where you get that stone fruit, kind of like a mango peach vibe. Above that, you get a little bit of a, or actually behind that, in the little bit of that earthy pepperiness, you get a little rind of a pineapple. But before that, you get a nice zesty piff of that tangerine, kind of hint of grapefruit kind of wafting through there. I'd have to say, because of what kind of inundated my palate with that sweetness, that mango peach is kind of almost the star of the show right now. I don't know when this came out, so I don't know how old it is. There is like a confectionery sugar sweetness coming through here that I get when, it's just the nuance of it, that I remember getting when IPAs got a little too old. A little bit more on the older side. Not too old, but on the older side. I'm getting that right in the midpoint of the beer, but that peach, then that mango is still coming through from that body, in that body. When the body kicks up with that breadiness, a little bit of sweetness, that's where that comes out of. And right before that, and I think this beer might be a little bit old, because the nuance of that tangerine grapefruit that should probably be a little bit more up front, it kind of seems like it's settled down a little bit, and that's because right after I'm trying to get those pinpoint notes, that's when that kind of confectionery sugar aged IPA that I'm so used to drinking back in the day kind of comes up for a split second, which is kind of my brain anyway is processing this, telling me that that's something like, I could be wrong, but this is what my brain's telling me, because I remember that when I was drinking not so fresh IPAs, PA fresh IPAs. Yeah, it does taste very reminiscent to what I used to taste to a certain extent of older IPAs, like, 6, 7, 8 months. But I don't know. I haven't seen this one before. There's no date on the can, so you just don't know. Let's see. Keep cold, drink fresh. The River Hazy Triple India IPA. Oh, I guess everything's right here. 10.5, 16 fluid ounces. Citra, NZL 32, lush oats. Good. Notes of fresh citrus, peach flash, bright tropicals. See, that bright is not there anymore. The brightness is faded. I don't know when this came out though, so I can't give you a really 100% idea. But for what it is, it's pretty good. I like the artwork. You can't. It just looks like a blue can, but if you really look, there's actually, hazed artwork behind that watery hue. Pour a little bit more in. I do believe I remember liking Feel a little bit more. It's good beer, not really bombastic. It's 10.5 is very well hidden. Drink's really nice. Little hint of that age quality right in the middle there that I just can't get my mind around. Other than that, for what it is, I think it's a nice beer. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So 8 out of 10 for River from Neutral Brewing Company from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes.